What is up, everybody? We are here with episode number 132. We are here with a long-term resident, Rick Monday. How you doing, brother?
All right, we're at radio station Eddy on a Tuesday night in Tianmu, Taipei, Taiwan.
Well, I might keep that.
So we're drinking horchatas? Is that what
horchata?
this is?
We've got whatever you want. You can have beer. You can have horchata.
Well, what is in an horchata?
So horchata is sort of a rice water. There's a little bit of milk, vanilla, cinnamon, sugar. It's kind of like a traditional Mexican drink that we serve, but it goes really well with spicy food and spicy wings and stuff like that.
All right. Wow.
So we keep it here. You can have as much of it as you want. So, man, long-term resident. I know we were just talking about it, but maybe you can mention it one more time.
Well, I came in 1984.
1984. Okay.
2-year contract, and I was going to leave after 2 years.
Yeah.
And
that happens in Taiwan, man.
It grows on you.
Yeah.
But my family died. Cancer knocked out my family
in the States.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there wasn't anything to go back to, and Taiwan just kept improving.
Okay.
It was this country that when I arrived, it was heavily polluted.
Yeah.
Bad transportation, but wonderful food, very nice people, very nice, and it was safe. It's the same today. 2 a.m.,
For
3
sure.
a.m. If you're walking home, you're not going to get jumped. You're not going to get mugged, and so that immediately jumped out at me.
It's kind of it's almost too safe, man. It's crazy. So you're saying the ICRT gig was what brought you here? You had the 2-year contract, and then what year kind of was that? What you're saying?
84, 86, 87.
Okay.
My sister had cancer,
okay.
And my mother said,
"Go do
look,
something fun."
You seem to enjoy working there.
There we go.
And we certainly need the money. So if you could stay there.
Okay.
The first day that I worked at ICRT, I went down the hill to Zhongxiao, Dunhua, to the big Graham English Center, and I started teaching English at Graham.
Okay.
The Brits ruined the Sun Yat-sen Memorial Hall as a venue.
Okay.
Because it has velvet red seats.
Thank you.
And so they were standing on them, and they had hired security guards to tell everybody they wanted everybody to sit down like it was a classical show, and sit down in the seat during this music. And so the guy came over once too many times, and all the Brits dropped their pants and started urinating on them. And so after that,
the Brits will do that, man. They'll do that.
After that, it was announced there would be no more
live music,
or rock and roll shows at the Sun Yat-sen Memorial Hall.
That's crazy. Are there many radio stations like English heavy radio stations that are around? I mean, I know ICRT because when I came here, I've been here almost half my life, right? So as soon as I landed, it's like ICRT. And whenever I'm in a car, it's still ICRT. I still listen to it. I love it.
No, the only thing that you had was Doris Braun's Let's Talk English.
Okay.
And that was just very conservative.
Gotcha.
That was the thing about hers. It would be very nice, correct English, but with ICRT, it was kind of cool English.
Okay. Martin gave it another one. I'm curious, since Rick has been here for a long time, what's Rick's favorite place in Taiwan and why? Could be anything, he says.
Elan.
Okay. What's going on with Elan?
Well, just not so expensive, kind of easy to get to now, and it's very
with the tunnel,
very
right?
soothing to watch the waves come in.
Okay.
Good seafood.
Yeah. There you go, Martin. Elan, that's the place.
What dishes have Taiwanese liked from day one?
Fish tacos.
Okay.
They love the fish tacos. The enchiladas. The nachos from day one. These three are the top for sure. Things like we have this big sort of 2-person platter called like a fajita platter. That is probably our best seller. When we started, we were really pushing the burritos, and that is not a big seller because Taiwanese eat their beans sweet,
right?
And the burritos are burrito. Burritos are garlicky and salty and savory, right?
So what's your advice to someone who says, I don't want to teach English anymore. I'd like to have a restaurant where my wife is involved, maybe the mother-in-law. We all can get it. Well, okay. Okay, well, let me say, but we want to start a restaurant.
I would say try everything. I would say go for it. What I did that worked for me was you start with something really small. You could start doing maybe pop-ups. You could do some kind of an online thing, but the pop-ups were very good. Let's quickly rapid through those images. You just tell us what's up. So
That was we got quite a bit of publicity. That was a magazine cover or a magazine story about us.
all right, let's try the next one. There we go. We were talking a little bit about
That's
that
the
one
boy
already.
band look.
The boy band. Look,
All right, so let me.
Tony
That's,
Taylor looks fantastic.
that's Tom Ewing, Patrick Steele,
Yeah.
Dana. What was her name? Dana Roberts, Dana Morgan, Rick Monday, and Tony Taylor.
I've got a question from Dave Silver. Why doesn't Rick like to go to shop at Costco alone? He's like, next.
So that was at a. Bill and I were the head judges at a Rotary Club English speech contest,
Okay.
and I think that's the last time that Bill got sick. After that, he died of leukemia.
Okay.
But that was just that's kind of my favorite photo because that was the last kind of time we were really happy
You guys
together.
are looking happy, man. Looking happy. Ooh, I love that. That's a great one. It's all right.
That would have been from 85, 86. That's Dana Morgan, and she was kind of like what we're doing here. We were recording. That was not live.
yeah.
I had my first sponsored show called the FM station New Music Hour.
Okay.
And so, and look, everything is on disc.
I love the hair. I love the hair.
Yep.
Hers and yours. Beautiful.
And
Ooh, happy birthday to somebody.
to the right-hand side, that was Cliff Richards.
Okay.
Yeah, the British singer's name is Cliff Richard, and so he just added an S, Cliff Richards, and then that's me to the left, kind of my head sticking in between those two ladies.
Okay.
But he also died of leukemia.
Really? Oh, shit.
We had
Okay.
that huge electrical tower behind the station, and we don't know if that's why
Oh,
so many
jeez.
people got sick or not.
Okay. Wow.
But
that's awful.
But Cliff was top-notch radio guy. And so he drew in an audience, and he was funny, but he was just so kind to everybody. He taught me so much
That's
about
important.
radio,
That's
and so
beautiful.
I like that photo because it kind of shows it was his birthday, and we surprised him, and just because we really cared about one another.
Beautiful. That's the way it should be. Yeah. Beautiful. I love it. Wow, that's a great one.
So this was the
Ron
guy.
Stewart looks like Booker T, man. I love it.
Yeah, that
love
was
it.
Ton. That was Ron's his big black hippie, San
man.
Francisco look. So that was Tim Gibson. He's on the right hand. This was his wedding party.
Okay.
So that's me, and then that's Mark Rogers.
Okay.
And Mark Rogers, every show he began with the Beatles song for his whole time at ICRT. That was his distinctive.
His which song? Sorry.
A Beatles song.
A Beatles song.
Every one of his shows began with the Beatles song. And then
go
in the
wrong
middle
there.
was Lan Roberts. Lan Roberts is the biggest name that ICRT ever had. You can look him up. He was huge at KJR, and he worked at WLS, which was one of the big radio stations in the United States.
Yep. What do you think? You want to do the last one?
Yeah.
Let's go.
So this
All right.
was-
Keep going. Whatever you want to do, bro. You want to take the top? That looks like it's got most of the sauce on it.
Yeah, I think you take the top.
Okay. I'm a lucky guy. I'm going to wipe that on yours, though. There you go. Perfect.
So this is called what?
This is a sauce that we make. It's made with Carolina Reaper, though.
Okay.
It's very spicy.
But if we're going to order it here, how do we?
Not that many people order it because after they have one, they're like, "Holy shit, this is too much." Yeah. Let me take a bite. You just tell them Carolina Reaper. This should be it. Yeah. No. Look. You wolfed it down. You're good, bro. Okay.
This one got Stevie G, I believe, right?
Oh yeah, this is the one. Yeah. He was dripping, man.
It is making my eyes water.
Yeah, just hey, don't touch your eyes. I always mention that. Yeah, it's crazy.
Whew.
People have said milk. Soak your arms in milk. I don't know, man. I just iced my arms and I tried to go to sleep. You know, when I got home, I just iced my arms and kept waking up every 30 minutes. I did it a couple times. It's pretty hot, yeah.
Oh, my tongue.
There you go, bro. The last topic we had was Taiwan will become a military fortress. What is that?
Oh,
I didn't understand what that was.
I think
Don't touch your eyes, though.
when I came, I still had some active duty that I had to do while I was in Taiwan, and so I was privy to some discussions that about China attacking Taiwan, even back then, right?
Okay.
That's how long this issue has gone on.
A long time.
And it was, at that time, the rumor was, I certainly never saw them, but that Yamingshan had nuclear warheads and other places around Taiwan had nuclear warheads. We've always had the submarine capability. Australia, would be involved. And so the message was given to China, Deng Xiaoping at that time, you can either grow rich or you can be destroyed. Our missiles will take out Shanghai, and then, you guys' economies collapse. So why not just live in peace? And so then some people say, well, then they became rich, but they invested all their profits into modernizing their weapons, right? But the joke kind of now is, what's the safest place on the planet?
Oh, shoot. I don't know.
Hsinchu TMC parking lot.
Okay. Thank you guys for checking out the show. You have anything you want to add before we cut it? Drink horchata.
Come have a horchata.
Yeah, come and have an horchata with us. Thank you, man. Rick Monday, brother. My pleasure. Thank you for having me here. Thank you guys for watching the show, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.